NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's time for the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still...
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 patrolling the paint. And for the Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Mr. Perfect. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now here's Butler. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
When he's right, Clark, Oladipo can take over a game with his athleticism.
Well, you think about it, Kevin. This guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete, a bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard, and he's got an aggressive streak in him as well.
And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Butler on the wing. Back to Lowry. Butler against LeBron. Now here's Butler, guarded closely. Can't connect from short range. Butler against Davis. The pass to James. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Oladipo taking his time here. Into the lane. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
Here's Lowry, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Pass to Butler. It's Oladipo on the wing, covered by LeBron. 3 on the clock. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Outside Westbrook. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bounce pass from Lowry. Here's Butler. Davis with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Westbrook finds Bazemore. Here's Mr. Perfect. Connects from three-point range. Mr. Perfect's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler.
2 minutes.
They swipe it. Inside. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Oladipo dishes to Lowry. 1:36 left to play here in the first. On its way from Oladipo for two. The Heat rebound. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. A huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Davis. Carmelo Anthony comes in for LeBron. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Robinson comes in for Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Victor Oladipo. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect.
Heat substitution.
On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Butler in at the three, the small forward. Now, we've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, and that's probably a smart thing to do, Kevin. I really wish the league would cut back on the number of games, period. I know that's toothpaste that's already out of the tube, but I really believe if you cut 10, 12 games off the regular season, it would be great for everybody. Can't do it. It is a long season, so whenever you can massage minutes of your top players, I think that's a good thing.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He picked up 33 points in their last one against Charlotte.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
Now Butler. After the miss, 3 for Mr. Perfect. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
LeBron against Butler. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Mr. Perfect. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the lead. And the Lakers lead by 4.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Great D that time from Adebayo.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Outside Butler. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Got a piece of it. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Lowry against Westbrook. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. Back to Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Mr. Perfect. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game, great performance from Mr. Perfect.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Mr. Perfect out there with Kent Bazemore. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Number 7.
That one misses. The Heat trail by 7. Here's Oladipo. Rebound the Lakers. Mr. Perfect's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Davis with it. Butler covering. The shot's good from Mr. Perfect. And 12 points for Mr. Perfect.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Now the pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. That's in. Coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lakers leading by 7.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Outside Lowry. Over James. And the shot is long. Lakers shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Down low, Mr. Perfect. That shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. And Coach Spoelstra.
Substitution on the court.
The Heat trail by 8. Pass to Hero. Now Adebayo. Pass to Robinson. Hero on the wing. Passes it to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Oladipo's got 7.
Boy, this is the kind of player Victor Oladipo is. Confident, under control, ready to fire on the catch.
Westbrook against Adebayo. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by James.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
It's tipped and stolen by James. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Bazemore passes to Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Oladipo finds Tucker. Misses from short range. Outside Westbrook. Over Oladipo. Misses there.
Boy, the hustle from Oladipo, you love that. I mean, he's really good at crowding shooters, taking away their airspace and making it hard for them.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Tyler Hero out there with Oladipo. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Left side, Davis. The pass to Mr. Perfect. And again, the Lakers no good.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Robinson for 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Mr. Perfect. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. The bounce, the creativity, the strength. When Oladipo rises up, he's looking to punch it down as hard as he can.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Super
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Pass to Davis. Finished off the break. And it's a 10-point Laker lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Now a timeout called by Miami. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Absolutely tremendous job defensively, MP. Hey, walk me through your performance on that end.
Look, everything starts on the defensive end for us. Good defense leads to good offense, and that's never more true than after a turnover when we can get out there and transition. Now look, so the more pressure I apply, the more turnovers I generate, the more easy buckets we get as a team. It's a beautiful thing, John.
Absolutely, MP. Hey, thanks for your time.